Hi, friends. Dr. John Smoak, founder and CEO of My Online Admin. Today, I want to show you how to enable lead processes in Salesforce using Path so that you can have very consistent, very fast turnaround on leads that come into your system. Leads can be created in many ways. They can be created manually. They can be created by a web to lead form straight from your website that creates a lead in Salesforce. They could be created with one of your marketing tools. They could be created from a landing page. You may import a lot of leads that you received from a trade show. You may schedule a webinar. Perhaps you have Eventbrite that is synced with Salesforce. Leads can be created in many ways. Should always be started in a new status, whether it's imported from a trade show, came in from the website, creating it manually. It doesn't matter. It always should be started from the new status. In the new status, you have some basic info. This is a lead interested in us helping with the lead to cash process. They came to us from a webinar that we did. We promoted a sales forecasting accuracy webinar on LinkedIn. So I see that information immediately. Over to the right, I see my guidance for what I should be doing in this stage. In this case, I should advance it to the working status when I initiate communication activities. In order to do that, I can either click the working status and the button over here, or because it's sequential from new to working, I just click my little blue button, mark status as complete. And that moves me to the working status where I have additional information that helps me be able to qualify this lead. 3 possible outcomes are on the right-hand side under guidance for success. First of all, and the one that I hope to achieve, is I want to establish a permanent influential contact relationship and create an opportunity. That's my ideal scenario. This is a qualified lead. Sometimes though, the company might be a fit, but the timing's off, or person I'm talking to doesn't have buying power, but they're willing to let us talk to someone who does, or maybe they don't have a budget yet. It's that type of information. In that case, I'm going to move it to the nurturing status and put details in marketing notes so that I can remember myself why I moved it. And also if I have a marketing team, they will know why I moved it to nurturing. I might have some specific information that I want to be sent to them from time to time. And of course, last would be disqualified leads. We want to get to disqualified quickly if that's going to be what happens so that we're not wasting our time. If they're not a fit, if they're a competitor, person we're talking to has no influence and is not willing to introduce us to someone who has influence, or the lead maybe is trying to sell us something. Sometimes companies will fill out my web form trying to sell me something. Over to the left are the key fields that give me information to allow me to make a decision on whether or not to convert, nurture, or disqualify. Once I get someone on the line, I click the edit button here, and I just walk right through my list of questions. First of all, the reason for the interest. If they filled out something on the website, more than likely they're going to have already filled this in. I'm just validating what they said, maybe uncovering a little more information. If this was a trade show lead that was imported, that type of information may not exist. That's one of the things I want to talk to them about. Why are you taking this call with me? The next thing is, what is the timeline for your decision? You want to get an idea of when they plan to buy. You might want to ask, what is their budget range? Where did they come up with the budget? You want to ask, who are the ultimate decision makers? Who is it that is going to sign the contract? This is a person or persons that can tank the deal, even if it sounds good to everybody else, or can make it go well, even if nobody else cares. So you might take their names as you go, just so you know who they are. So that gives you the information to decide if you want to disqualify the lead, convert the lead, or move the lead to nurturing. I create a button for my clients called Disqualify Lead or Disqualification, because you click the button, it very quickly lets you come in and put the reason. This is very important information for marketing teams especially. It's good to know over time that the leads that they're providing, if you have a marketing team providing leads, may not be of the highest quality. The feedback you can give marketing will help them be able to provide better leads to you in the future. So that's what I do for disqualified. If we're moving to nurturing, we put in marketing notes, again, as a reminder, and hopefully, ultimately, we're going to wind up converting this lead to a more permanent account, contact, and opportunity. Of course, if the account exists, you don't have to create a new one. You can just choose an existing account so you're not creating a duplicate account. Every now and then, contact that's already on your system may fill out a web form or go to a trade show and wind up as a duplicate in the system. No big deal. You can just choose that existing contact if you want to, so that you're not creating a new one. And then you can also create an opportunity or check this box if you don't want to create an opportunity. This is a big part of the lead process. I want to offer you my design document. I have a spreadsheet that I use for design where I help clients come up with the status values they want to use. You do not have to use mine. I like them, obviously, but you don't have to use them. Rows 4 through 8 are the fields you want to display, stage by stage. Lines 10 through 13, that is the guidance that you want to give to your BDRs, your business development reps, your sales reps, to help them know what it is they should be doing. You could even put links in here. For example, you may want to put links to marketing collateral and other information like that, just to make it easy for your sales reps. It really helps sales reps come up to speed more quickly, and it keeps things moving very consistently throughout your entire organization. So you'll have this document. It also has a lead status tab. On this tab, you come up with your status values. If you don't like mine, define what each of those means. Then you can put in some general activities or guidance. This is for the guidance on your path, what that should say. You can see my words are already in here. Then the information you want to gather, the fields that you'd like to see in each stage, and the type of field. So it's a pretty simple document that will help you create a lead process very quickly. I also included, because I have a lot of clients who have had Salesforce for a while and just don't understand the conversion process, I put in what the options are that I talked about a moment ago, where you can create new accounts or choose existing, create new contacts or choose existing, and that type of thing. I do want to point out that this is a lead process, but the same thing can be done for contacts. I have some clients that have a customer and contacts they're already dealing with, but they want to market new products and services to them. And they will move them through the same process. Instead of creating a duplicate lead, so they have the lead path, we can add this path to a contact, and we can do the exact same process. So whether you're working the lead object or you're working the contact object, you can use the path to bring a very consistent process to your team. I trust this information was helpful, and we at My Online Admin would love to help you go through your process, make sure it's defined properly, built out, and trained properly. We help clients do that all the time. We'd love to help you. Thank you, and have a blessed day.